blessed moment. Shabbat Shalom. This day, we want to give the Master, the Maker of the universe, all glory, all honor, and all praise that is due unto his holy name. The Messiah declared that he is anointed to heal the brokenhearted and to set at liberty them that are bruised. We want to give him honor, we want to give him glory, I want to give him praise for this opportunity that he has given to us, one more Sabbath, to be in his presence. I welcome you today again. A special welcome to every single individual that has taken the time out to join this live broadcast. We have been looking at some very, very important topics, of course, for months, for weeks, and even of recent. We have been dealing with the mind, the heart, the clean hands, how to guard and to protect and watch over our hearts and our mind. And as again, I want to encourage us to remember to allow the word to take root, so that when the enemy throws his dart at us, we can say, as David said, thy word have I hid in my heart, so that I may not sin against thee. Now last week we dealt with a very important topic where we spoke about beware or be careful of distraction. And of course we saw how important it is to focus on the moment, to focus on what is required at the right time, at the right moment. And of course we looked and understood that we have to be in the spirit as believers in order to detect or to have spiritual insight or spiritual inclination to understand what is happening in the moment. Very deep and important topic. This week, I want to do part 2. When I analyze this topic, or I analyze this encounter that we read about in Luke 10. In fact, I want to pause and read it, especially if there are some persons who did not get the opportunity to listen in last Sabbath. I just want to read quickly Luke 10, 38 to 42, just a reference quickly. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at the Messiah's feet and heard his word. But Martha was cumbered about much serving, and came to him and said, Master, thou hast not cared that my sister had left me to serve alone. Bid her therefore that she help me. And the Messiah answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things, but the one thing is needful, and Mary, thy sister, hath chosen a good part, which shall not be taken away from her. So in context and for reference, we just read the passage that we focused on last Sabbath. When I analyze this encounter that Mary and Martha had with the Messiah visiting their home, when I take a deeper look into the situation or the circumstance that surrounded what was happening, after much reasoning, after much seeking, I took time out this week and I went deeper into what I presented and sought the Creator, after more seeking, after much screening through the spiritual lens, I realized that there's much more that the Creator wants us to get out of this encounter. So after analyzing even deeper what took place, there are some things that I want to bring to our attention this day, this moment, this time. I want you, as you join today, to share this video. Every believer that you know, every fellow believer, every man or woman that you know that is seeking after the Creator, I want you to share this video to them, because we want to understand what the Creator is saying to us in this time. I want you to partake of what is happening today. So feel free to comment, to write your thoughts, even as I share the word in this moment. I want us to understand today that Martha, in this situation, had a normal routine, a normal way of how she does things. Let me just step back a little bit, or to go back again for those who may be just joining and didn't get a chance to listen to what we did last week. The Messiah and his disciples went into a village, and there were two sisters, Martha and Mary, and they bid him to come into their dwelling. Martha was busy, as the Bible says. She was cumbered about much things, but Mary sat at the Messiah's feet, listening to the word, receiving what the Messiah had in store in that moment. Martha was busy, cumbered, focusing on the things that she was used to. She was focused on the way how she would operate in her normal routine. In fact, what Martha was doing was good. As I said last week, what she was doing was important. What she was doing was a part of their custom. Women running the home, being hospitable, taking care of things. She was doing her part. And she wanted Mary to join her. But Mary understood that something different was taking place, because the Messiah was in the house. So Martha had a normal routine, a normal way of how she does her duties on a daily basis. Martha had her normal right way of doing things. And I want to say that again. Martha had her normal right way of doing things. What she was doing was right. She had her normal routine, doing things the right way in that particular situation. So she was doing her hospitable duty, which according to custom was right. According to a woman running a home was right. According to visitors coming to your home, she was doing what was right. She wanted to serve. She wanted to entertain the Messiah. And I want you to get this morning. Martha wanted to entertain the Messiah. The Messiah was in the house. The Messiah and his disciples showed up, and Martha wanted to entertain the Messiah. What a privilege, what an opportunity Martha had to entertain the Son of the living Creator. Martha had the opportunity to entertain the one who came to die and bring us back in relationship with the Creator. Come on, somebody. Martha wanted to please the Messiah. Martha, in this moment, was sticking to the right thing, the wrong time. I want you to hear me. As the word of the Creator said, he that had an ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the church or to the people. Martha was sticking to the right thing. But the right thing that Martha was sticking to was in the wrong time. The wrong time. It wasn't the time to do what she was doing. So Martha was sticking to the right thing, but it was happening the wrong time. That is not what was required of Martha in this moment. I want you to understand it today. Even though what she was doing was right, that wasn't required of her in this moment. Entertaining the Messiah with food, entertaining the Messiah with hospitable duties was not required of Martha in this moment. But she was sticking to what she knew because she wanted to please and to entertain. I want to say to every believer today, every man, woman, boy and girl that is seeking to live for the Creator, I want us to understand today that doing what is right in the wrong moment can cause you to lose your blessing. I want to say that again. Doing what is right in the wrong moment can cause you to lose your blessing. So even though what Martha was doing was right according to custom, according to hospitable duties, she wanted to entertain, she wanted to serve, she wanted to please the Messiah in serving food. That wasn't required in that moment. So doing what is right in the wrong moment can cause you to lose your blessing. Martha went to the Messiah and said, Messiah, why is it that you have Mary sitting at your feet? Why is it in this moment? You know that I have so many people to serve. You know that I want to serve you and to make sure that you are okay. And to make sure that you are entertained. To make sure that you have comfort. You know that I want to please you and to make sure that you are good. Come on, somebody. But the Messiah turned to Martha and said, after Martha started to complain, allow Mary to come. Allow Mary to come and join me and serve, because this is what Mary is supposed to do. We always do things together. But the Messiah did not come in agreement with Martha. In fact, the Messiah said, Martha, Martha, why are you troubled? Why are you cumbered about with much things at this time? This is not what I require in this moment. Mary has chosen something in this particular moment that is important. I want to say that again. You can be doing what is right in the wrong moment. And because of that, you lose your blessing. Who would have thought that what is right can become a stumbling block because you are doing it in the wrong moment? Hello, somebody. Who could have thought? Who could have imagined? Who could have reasoned out or understand that you're doing what is right can be a stumbling block in a particular moment? What Martha was doing was right, but it became a stumbling block because that is not what was required in the moment. I want you to hear me today. He that had an ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit says. Can you imagine the Messiah stop by and you want to entertain him? You want to serve him. You get the best food. You get the finest things in life because the Messiah is in the house. You want to make sure that he's good. You want to entertain the Messiah. Entertaining the Messiah is good. But that was not important in the moment. Martha was entertaining the Messiah in a hospitable manner. But the Messiah wanted a different kind of entertainment. Hello, somebody. The Messiah wanted a different kind of entertainment. The Messiah wanted to be entertained by Martha's ears. Come on, somebody. The Messiah wanted to be entertained by Martha's undivided attention. The Messiah wanted Martha to give him a positive look. The Messiah wanted Martha to pause and to search after him and to come at his feet so he could minister to her. But Martha was busy doing the right thing at the, come on somebody man, doing the right thing at the wrong time. How many times have we got caught up, busy, going after things? Are we busy doing so many things? Are we busy preaching? And in the moment, that is not what is required. Preaching is important. Delivering the word is important. But what if in this moment the Creator, the Master and the Maker of the universe wanted to pause and to listen to him? Wonder if this is in this moment the Messiah wants to enter and tell you to shut your mouth. Listen to me. But in this moment you are preaching and talking too much. Hello somebody. What is the Creator saying in this moment? The Master and Maker of the universe want to get some of us attention, but we are busy doing the right thing at the wrong time because that is not what is required in the moment. The Messiah wanted to be entertained. Yes, he wanted to be ministered to, but he wanted Martha's undivided attention. And Martha believed what she was doing was right, but he got undivided attention from Mary, and because of that, Mary received blessing. Are you busy today setting up church, setting up school, setting up hospital, setting up all kind of things, even though they are good, but that is not what is required in this moment? That is not what the Master and the Maker is requiring of you right now. What is the Spirit saying to you in this moment? I want us to understand the scenario. I want us to understand this encounter. We want to get what the Creator is saying through His Spirit to us. Are you busy lifting hands, dancing and singing and shouting when the Creator wants you to be quiet before Him? Hello. The word of the Creator tells us in Matthew 15, 7 to 9. Ye hypocrites, this people draw nigh unto me with their mouths, and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me, and in vain they worship me. In Amos, the Bible said, take away the noise of your songs. I will not listen to the music of your heart. Why? Because those things were not required in that moment. The Creator wanted undivided attention. The Creator wanted their heart. He said, you're lifting your hands, but your heart is far from me. I want to enter your heart. I want to enter your space. I want to dominate your life. I want to be number one in your life. I want to be the ultimate in your life. I don't want you to come lifting your hands, but your heart, I'm not in your heart. You're lifting your hands, but I'm not in your mind. You're lifting your hands, but I'm not dominating your space. Come on, somebody. You can be lifting your hands, but your heart is far. He wants to enter your heart, but you're only lifting hands, but your heart is far. Come on, come on, come on. Take away the noise. I don't want to hear any song now. I want to enter your space. Away with your shouting. I don't want no shouting now. I want your heart to dominate your life. Even though lifting up the hands is important, even though shouting and making a joyful noise is important because the word tells us. But in this moment, if you're lifting your hands, if you're dancing, if you're preaching, and your heart is not at the place where the Messiah can dominate your heart, away with your noise, away with lifting up the hands. What is required now is a heart-to-heart with the Messiah. Mary understood what was happening in the moment. Mary wanted to drink of the fountain that will never run dry. Mary understood that something great was happening, and it wasn't time to focus on being hospitable, even though being hospitable is good. I said we can be doing the right thing, good things, but at the wrong time, because that is not required in this moment. Be careful. Be aware that you are too busy. You can't see what the Messiah is doing in this moment. Are you caught up doing the right thing at the wrong time and can't see what the Messiah is doing in this moment? Be careful that you are not busy doing what is right, that you are missing out on what is important in this moment. Missing out on what the Spirit is saying. Come on, somebody. Don't be busy doing what is right, that you are missing out on what is important and what is required in this moment. What the Spirit is saying in this moment. Jesus. Come on, somebody. This is very serious. Many a times we get caught up and we are doing things, and I said they look good, they sound good, they feel good. Some things that we do, it gives us goosebumps and we feel pleasure, we feel good. We feel like, yes, we have done some great and mighty things, but is that what is required? Come on, man. You can be caught up doing a good thing, a right thing in the wrong moment, because that is not what is required. I want to tell some of us this morning that sometimes we go around and we say that the Creator bless us and He has given us jobs. And of course, many a times, many of us get jobs that were given to us or provided to us by the Creator. But many a times when these things happen, there's a beginning and an ending. So you'll get a job that, yes, was given to you by the Creator, but the time for that job has passed. Time elapsed. Time to move on. But because you're caught up doing a good thing, or you're caught up saying that it is the Creator who gave me this job, so I can't leave it. Many times we get job, yes, but it's time to walk away. It's time to leave it, but we hold on to it. And that is not what the Creator wants us to hold on in that moment. Even though He's the one who gave the job in the first place, it is important to get in the Spirit and to understand what the Creator wants of us in this moment. Even the very job that you are blessed with can become a stumbling block in your life if you don't understand what the Creator is doing in this moment. Hey. Come on. Be careful that job. Know when it has come to an end. Know when it has come to an end. There was a man in the Bible called Saul. Saul was reigning supreme, and the Creator gave him instruction to carry out. And he did, but didn't fulfill it as how he was supposed. The Creator rejected Saul, but there was Samuel continuously going to the Creator, praying on the behalf of Saul. But Saul's reign came to an end. Hey. You need to understand that sometimes the Creator puts some men on the throne, and the time has come to an end. You have to know when to walk away. You have to know when to come off the throne, because your reign is finished. Come on, somebody. Your time is over. Don't hold on to things because it feels right and it looks right. Come on, somebody. Understand that in the moment that has elapsed, that time has passed, that is not required anymore. Creator said to Samuel, get up off your knees. Stop coming to me about Saul. That is over. That is done away with. Some of us are into some situation that the Creator has walked out. He's not in it anymore. But we are holding on to those situations and it is drying up. It has become stink. It has become rotten. And we don't understand that in this moment, that time has passed. That time has elapsed. Sometimes the Creator may have given an instruction or his words, and you did not obey it promptly. Weeks and months and years after, you are seeking to do that which was told to you before, and you were supposed to obey it at a particular given time. And it was not obeyed in that moment. Years after you are trying to do that which was spoken of many years ago, do you understand that sometimes the Creator has moved on and that is not what is required in this moment? Check yourself today. Analyze yourself today. Analyze this situation. Check it out and see if this is what is required of you now. Because I'm here to tell you that you're wasting time. I'm here to tell you that you're going on a path of destruction. Hello? What is required in this moment is what we all as believers must focus on. Hello? Sometimes we are busy working out yesterday. We are busy working out tomorrow. And we cannot focus on what is happening in this moment. Come on, I want you to analyze us. I want you to assess yourself as we dig in the word, as we listen to what the Spirit is saying to us as believers today. You focus so much on yesterday. You can't understand what is taking place because your mind is bombarded about yesterday, the things that you did not do right. You are cumbered about even the past. And it is affecting you now. You can't see what is happening in this moment. Mary understood what was happening. Mary understood that the Messiah was in the house and she had to put her mind right at his feet. She had to put her ear right there and give her undivided attention so that she could be blessed, so that she could receive the word and her thirst be quenched. How can your thirst be quenched if you are focusing on yesterday? How can you focus if your mind is bombarded about tomorrow? When the Bible says, take no thought for tomorrow. When you're focusing on tomorrow, you can't see what is happening in this moment. Doing the right thing at the wrong time. There's a time and a season for everything under the sun. Can you imagine? You're in a wartime and you're waving a white flag saying, peace. I'm here to tell somebody today that if you don't become spiritually connected, if you don't get spiritual awakened, if you don't get spiritual inclination and understand what the Creator requires of you in this moment, you will miss it. You will miss everything that is set up for you. Can you imagine when you should be rejoicing in this moment, you are sad and burdened down? Oh, come on, man. You're turning your happy days into sad days when in this moment the Creator wants to give you joy, happiness, and peace, but you can't see because you are bombarded by so many things you are cumbered about. Hello. It is important for us to understand that our normal routine, our normal way of doing things, though it looks good and feel good, many a times is our stumbling block. Many a times is our stumbling block. Many a times is our stumbling block. Doing what is right in the wrong moment will cause you to lose your blessing. Oh, who would have thought that what is right can become a stumbling block in your life? I want to say to every viewer today, the life of a believer is about connecting to the Creator in the Spirit. If we don't get connected spiritually and understand what is happening in this moment, in this time, you will miss out on greatness. You will miss out on what is taking place. Many of us need a fixing because we are not focused on the right thing in the right moment. What is required? The Messiah wanted to be entertained, but it wasn't with the hospitality that Martha was used to. Even though it was right, he wanted her undivided attention. Church can become your distraction. Husband can become your distraction. Wife, be careful. Even though all these things are right. You see, as believers, if we allow the Creator to become number one in our lives, where He is the ultimate and He is the one who we focus on every single day, then we'll understand what is taking place in the moment and we'll be able to do according to what is required. He that had ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the church, to His people, to believers today. Mary received the good thing. Mary received what was good. And as a result, it shall not be taken away from her. Let's focus on what is required in this moment, at this time, so that we can reap the reward of what the Creator has in store for us. We give Him honor, we give Him glory, we give Him praise for another Sabbath. Amen. 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 Hallelujah.